in Ghana, we need more energy to be able to prosper as a country. Now, in terms of how we have been producing, if you take electrical energy, for instance, in the past we used to rely a lot on hydro, and this has been changing. In recent times, we are relying more and more and more on thermal energy. Now, what it means is that this comes along with high prices because you have to import these fuels, and these high prices are normally transferred to consumers, and that is why we have energy prices increasing in the country. Now, if you take from electrical energy, if you take it, in fact, the residential sector used to consume almost half of what we used to produce in 2014, 2004 thereabout. Now, it's just about 40%. So it's very distributed. Now, one issue that we have, about 27%, ends up in losses. Okay? And that is very huge. And this losses, somebody has to pay for it, which is also a problem for us. Apart from, if you look at the purchase, amount of electricity that was purchased by the distribution companies, we are talking about ECG and NETCO, and you look at the amount that they are able to deliver to consumers, you realize that about 27.23% end up in losses, both commercial and technical losses. Okay? But when we talk about technical losses, we are talking about the losses that ends up in the line as in the form of heat, and commercial losses are losses that are due to meter tampering and all the other things. People are bypassing meters and things like that, and that is also, contributing to the losses. Now, one other issue that we have in our energy sector in Ghana is the use of inefficient end-use systems, inefficient appliances. In fact, we have Energy Commission has come up with a legislation instrument that, nobody should import second-hand appliances into the country. And that has been in existence since, I think, the past 10 years or so. But still, if you go along the Fiat Railroad, you will see a lot of second-hand appliances, second-hand refrigerators, second-hand air conditioners, and so on and so forth. Now, even it doesn't end there. They also have the power that even if you display them in your shop and you are selling them, they have the power to seize them and destroy them. But this issue is very dicey, and so they are leaving it as it is, and we still have these appliances. Issues, we are talking about the range of availability of resources. We talk about oil, about 60 years, natural gas, about 50 years, coal, about 130 years. We have issue with security of supply, especially oil. About 66% of our global oil is being produced from the East, from the Middle East. That is posing energy security challenge. We have issue with environmental impact, especially emissions of CO2 and other gases, other greenhouse gases. And of course, population is also growing. Population is growing, we need to produce, and we have issues also at the same time. So, how then do we resolve all these issues? Now, these issues can be resolved if you look at what has been highlighted in the SDG 7. Now, SDGs, if you talk about the global challenges, issues that we have globally, just about 60. Energy is one of them, and it has been captured as SDG 7. And SDG 7 says that to resolve these issues, we need to move away, especially to resolve emission issues. We need to move away from fossil fuels that is currently producing about 80% of our global energy to renewable energies. That is one thing that we need to do. Now, the other thing is to make sure that by the year 2030, we have to ensure universal access to affordable, reliable, and modern energies for all. And that modern energies, we have just two options: the use of renewable energies, and then the third target also look at how we should double the improvement in energy efficiency. Now, we talk about renewable energies and energy efficiency. Now, these are just the two solutions for our global energy challenges. There is no other solution. Energy efficiency and then what? Renewable energies. Now, both of them can be treated, in fact, energy efficiency can be treated as a resource, the same way that we can treat renewable energy as also a resource, as we will see later. So SDG 7 is mostly what we do, what we teach our students,